This is an American tragedy being played out here, and the federal government, California pays more into the federal government than any of these states that these senators are squawking from. You know, they're all welfare states. We're the ones who are actually contributing, and now we need something, and they're going to make us jump through hoops.
Yeah, I think it's a crime. I was going to mention that Mike Johnson, who's from Louisiana, they get over $2 for every dollar that they send to the federal government. California gets less than $1 for every dollar it sends to the federal government. I didn't realize you'd lost your home, Mark. So very sorry. It's got to be just a deeply traumatic experience. I've been trying to have some empathy, trying to understand, try to imagine what it would be like. And every time I get close to seriously imagining it happening to me, it just scares the hell out of me and I back away from it.
Well, I would say running for your life, it's intense.
Yeah.
Evacuating for your life. And we've done it over and over and over again. We pre-evacuated on this one. I'm smiling because it's so bizarre. We weren't threatened by any immediate flames, but the winds alone panic us so much that I literally got an Airbnb miles from my home in mid-city Los Angeles, around the concrete. I mean, you wouldn't walk outside in the area that we're in, but we're happy there because it's safe and we can at least sleep at night. So that's the reverberation psychologically. But the politics of it, it's just despicable the way it's being played out in Washington. And I'm wondering to what extent they really might hold up funding for California.
Well, Trump held up funding for, I think on 6 different occasions, he held up funding for blue states and Puerto Rico during his last term in office. I take them absolutely seriously. They are going to demand their pound of flesh. These are people who don't believe in the democratic process. They don't believe in American democracy. They are absolute monarchists, essentially, or Caesarists. This is going to be a battle, but it's just obscene that they're even discussing. When I heard Mike Johnson say that, I was frankly astonished.
It's rich, too, from Johnson, because you mentioned Louisiana, and that is a state so full of corruption, with federal dollars be going to all these pockets of corrupt officials, never even makes it into any of the rebuild effort. I just think it's always rich when a Louisiana politician lectures me about strings attached to money.